The Trust has around 4,000 staff. We run out of over 135 sites, hence the real big need for Bittium. And we look after just under 1 million patients throughout the whole of the West Midlands. So there's so many benefits to actually going digital outside of our workplace and not having to return to the office. It's the Bittium piece that gives us full access to our network. We never had that before. We had an application, but it wasn't as safe as Bittium and SafeMove. That isn't what we was able to do. Being able to actually have SafeMove on the tablets for all our nurses and our clinicians going out on the road has been groundbreaking for us. And so the access to the network 24/7, 365 days a year is essential for the NHS to keep running the way it does. We are under extreme scrutiny around the security. Bittium SafeMove ticks every box. It was clear that Bittium SafeMove for Worcestershire Health and Care Trust was the only way we could go. A lot of our nurses and our clinical staff are under a tremendous amount of stress. Clicking save all the time, clicking sign, etc. They can actually move out, and when they go into their next session, it will automatically log on and that can be saved.
The benefit of me being able to access SafeMove and the patient's records, full version of patient records, was that I was able to get all the information needed to be able to hand over the child's information to the paramedic, to be able to, for that paramedic to bring the child to hospital.
So as long as I've got Wi-Fi, I can connect to wherever I am. On any of our remote sites, at home or anywhere, I can connect to the network here. So it feels like I'm in the office. I'm not actually trying hard to connect. It just happens somehow. And I can connect to my networks. I can get all my files, my folders, the shared drives, home drives. Everything's available to me. The systems that we have to access, I can access those as well. Everything's available to me just as if I was sat in the office.
We've got the two different streams really. We've got the Windows piece and we've got the Android piece. So the Windows piece, we look at monitoring the hardware, looking at signal strength and reliability. We also look at battery life, hardware life as well. Wi-Fi is within range, so we get a massive collection of data that we can then use to inform our decisions and improve the working processes of our staff, make their life easier in the field. On the Android side of things, we use it for monitoring hardware, health, monitoring Wi-Fi's.
Project support officer who's been running along with this project, he had the ability recently to actually set in some stats, and those stats meant that per year 133 more visits could be made. That's per person. So that is thousands of extra patients that are able to be seen a year. £500,000 a year. I mean, that is a lot of money, and just from one application we have the ability to do that.